Lewis here at Delaware Speedway. I'm talking with the current late model points leader, 9-time open wheel modified track champion, the Flamethrower Jamie Cox. And Jamie, we were just speaking off camera, man, about this phenomenal turnaround that you guys have had in 2013. You battled all sorts of bad luck in 2012, but you've come out swinging this season. You got to be real happy with where your program's headed.
We're ecstatic where we are now. Like, we knew the last couple of years we were always fast, but we just couldn't get the break. Things would happen. This year, it's finally turning around.
What sort of things did you guys change over the offseason? I mean, did you go back to the drawing board and completely revamp things? Or I mean, because it looks like a completely different car. Your team is just firing on all cylinders. That your whole squad looks great. What did you guys change heading into the season?
To tell you the truth, very little. Minute little things that I thought would work, and they did, but very little. And we were hitting the same program that we did last year. We were fast last year, but just couldn't pull it off.
Now, you went down as easily one of the best open wheel modified drivers in the province. I mean, in history, 9 championships here at Delaware. You won races across the province. What was the toughest transition from going to the modified into the world of pro late model competition?
Learning to be more aggressive with the fenders and everything, and because you couldn't do that in the open wheel, or you'd knock the front end right off the car right away. So that's been the biggest thing, I think.
Do you find that there's places on the track, especially here at Delaware, that you can go that you couldn't go with the modified?
No, actually, I think it's the other way around. But in the last few races, the way we have the car right now, it seems like I can go on the top or the bottom.
What's the fast way around Delaware? If you want to win races, where do you need to go? Where do you need to put this 22 car tonight if you want to walk out with your 3rd straight victory?
On the bottom. You got to run around the bottom.
Now, I know that this is such a stacked division, you know, talent-laden competition every single week. Who are some of the other cars that we're going to need to look out for? Who are the guys that are going to be beating down this back bumper for the rest of the 2013 season?
There's a good handful here that can do it. Obviously, Matt Pertico's I'd say he's the #1 guy right now against me, because he's finished second for the last couple of years here, and he's hungry. He wants it. And you got Jay, who's got Watsy's old car, and a couple other guys that are right there knocking on the door, and they could do it at any time.
Now, I know that when you come into a new division, when you make the transition over from something that you've done so long and done it so well, and you want to try something completely different, knowledge is everything, and knowing what to do with a car and even how to drive a car. Can you pinpoint a couple of guys that maybe gave you some advice or some pointers that have stuck with you all the way through this transition to late model racing?
No, I wouldn't really say. I couldn't pinpoint anybody. Maybe a few people have told me little things, but I think it's been mostly just setup wise. That's not an issue. It's the driving of just being more aggressive with the car.
Do you feel as though there's still work to be done to this whole program, or are you happy with where you're at right now with the 2 victories and as many starts?
Oh, obviously we want to win more. We're going for the championship, but right now I'm happy with where we are, and I don't want to change too much until the weather's going to change and things are going to change. Consistently, this track has changed halfway through the season, so as long as we stay on top of that, we'll be okay.
Now, obviously, we're going to throw this up on the Inside Track YouTube page. We're going to have fans across the province checking this out. If we have fans that aren't able to make it to Delaware, will we see this car anywhere else in Ontario this season? What's your schedule looking like?
We plan on running here full time. We're going to go to Sauble Beach to the 150, and then we're going to go to the Flamborough, the Gold Rush.
Perfect. So some real big crown jewel events. I mean, you're going to be against some of the best drivers in the province without question. Where do you feel you stack up right now against the division's elite? Like, if we were going to a crown jewel event tomorrow, do you feel as though you would have what it takes to compete with the best?
I feel, yeah, we're a top 5 car with them.
That's awesome. I love the confidence. I know that this is all not possible without the right amount of support from your team and your sponsors. Go ahead and thank some people for me, Jamie.
First and foremost, it's Canusa, APC, Total, London City Chrysler, all our smaller associates that sponsor with Canusa, and everybody else, all the team and everybody that helps.
Now, I know that you're one of these guys that really embraces social media. You've got the Facebook group. How can we check you out on Facebook? What's the name of the Facebook group if fans want to be a part of what you guys are doing?
It's RCR Racing.
So there you have it, folks. He's currently leading the points out here. 2 wins and as many starts. He's the big dog in the pro late model pits right now, and he's going to be taking the show across the province real soon. It's the #22 car here at Delaware. We're going to keep an eye on him for the rest of the season. We'll definitely be catching you up with you before the end of 2013. Jamie, thanks so much for the time, and best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
There you go, folks. It's the Flamethrower, Jamie Cox here.